don't like Kate Bush. I mean, shit. Actually, what I did was write a book, which is not quite a biography, but more a story about my childhood. And then that event leads to another event, which is, they call it a best of, but it's just a compilation of music. And that is there to fill up the space in between making new music. And really, I'm not that nostalgic, so I don't mind the idea of doing a best of or a compilation, but I'm more interested in the future. Took 6 minutes. Yeah, they're just really obvious. Leak at the Disco, it's called. The least popular one.
Choose a disco at a leak of egos.
I just like it, it means a lot to me.
Something very special, like that, she comes home.
No, never. You can borrow an element of somebody else's music or culture, but you mustn't kidnap it or try and appropriate it too much, because it sounds terrible, especially a 50-year-old man trying to pretend something that he's not would be awful. So I think that would be culturally tragic if I did.
With DOA. Ivory castles just slip that way with civilians.
I think it should be dismantled in the sense that you shouldn't in any way promote any sort of masculine control. And I think maybe in the past, some of the messages via music maybe are a bit wrong. So I think, and I wasn't intentionally making a video to try and change that. The person in that video is actually kind of sexually neutral, I think. It's just a person that represents death. Oh, always. I always think that I'm making a sort of Kubrick film. I'm not, but I always think I am. It's a delusional thing. It was difficult because he's very bossy, and I'm also his dad, and I'm a very kind of forgiving dad, or a dad that does everything he says. So he was entirely in control. It was good though, but he was really clever, so I stole his music, really. He's got a lot of musical potential. He's very careful about not leaping into it because it's so obvious. But I think sometimes if you don't do that without a lot of consideration, you could, get rejected from that world. Definitely not from me. I don't like Kate Bush. I mean, it's shit. I really do. I'm really confused by it. It's just operatic nonsense. Shit. Which is a contra because everyone loves her, but I think a lot of people love her without really thinking about what they're saying. Yeah, a little bit, but it's quite claustrophobic doing that. But yeah, I kind of thought about it a lot. I thought more about what I don't want to do. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is I don't like Kate Bush. No, I don't think you don't really need to retire. It depends, retire from what? I mean, I don't want to be wearing exotic clothes on stage when I'm really old, but maybe I'll lean on a piano, smoke a cigar, and I'll try a whole different new approach, but I'm not planning to retire, I know it.